All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend his belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jeff Hands of Steel, Neal! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean is our referee tonight. All right, early round action here. As many of you know, Jeff Neal got off to a furiously fast and good start in the UFC. He dealt with some health issues that affected some of his performances, but he has regained his momentum. And on any given Saturday night, the General Safe Saud there at Fortis MMA believes that his pupil is the best welterweight in the world. Jeff Neal out to prove as much here tonight. Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Ooh. In bunches as he lands another combination there, really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon. Oh, separation in the clinch.
Neal's shot there is blocked. Nice Nice job to set up the counter there. He waited patiently, and when his opponent got a little bit over-aggressive, he graded in with a beautiful counter. Nicely done. Straight punch is true. Looking to land the right just out of range. 3 minutes. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Right hook attempt. That's a miss. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Neal gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense. There's that patented single. Takes his back now.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. Under 2 minutes to go. That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. All right, now they separate. Yeah, he wants to draw his opponent in here, looking to set up another counter, but he wants his opponent to strike first. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Neal's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Choi. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. That guillotine is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Getting them out here. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Let's go! Get him off you! Get him off!
Final seconds. Good work from the top here by Jeff Neal. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Round 2 is next.
This is a really close fight.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is underway. Outstanding counter-striking in the previous round and really methodical with all of his movement there on the feet.
It almost feels like he's baiting him. It's like he's saying, come on, try to enter and see what happens to you. It feels exactly like that, and watch, the moment opponent decides to attack, he's gonna counter.
Oh, good block there.
Oh, he tagged him. Great combination to the head.
Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But there's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Now goes to the uppercut. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Hands up! Hands up!
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got his back.
Some beautiful ground strikes landed.
Choi's eye is starting to swell shut. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's back mount now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Choi.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Choi. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. The Korean Superboy gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
It's a beautiful fast-foot jab with beating.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling up his hips.
Love his accuracy, his ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. Oh, just out of range with that right hand. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Oh, and he's back up again. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. He does a great job fighting for himself. Beautiful left-hand shot.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Pretty significant well to the left side. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice and works out for him now.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Final seconds here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the Korean Superboy.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
And the horn sounds on round two.
Catch your breath.
Heading back to the corner after that round, Choi's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All All right, so next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, a huge block there. Lands the left punch now, followed by a right. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by the Korean Superboy.
He's sticking it over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Keep the pressure on.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Headshot, bang!
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer theoretically to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, you got to like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Got to be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you got to like the offense. That one appeared to stun him.
What a great job using the offhand to dictate the pace of the fight.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off, and now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Neil's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Takedown defense is there. And he is back up to his feet. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this works.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight. He passed the half guard.
Choi's pass is denied. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him. I need you to go back out there and...
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The Cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full tonight. I mean, the Cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Choi's of clear intention here, continuing to strike right at the swollen eye of the opponent. Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor or something.
At some point, you got to take a look at it. He's so bruised, he's so battered, he's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
With conviction to the body. Choi's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. Neal gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. The cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to lead him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer.
Oh, he's in real trouble now. Ooh! That blood becoming a real factor.
Oh, nice body shot.
Big left hand. All right, so there it is with the punch. One thing to have a reach advantage, another too important. Choi's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Neal's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Side control.
Knee on belly.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse. Nice right hand by the chin, yeah.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
It all comes together. Nothing feels better. So go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired. Nothing feels better.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Choi. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor?
Big right hook there by the champ. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
That is gonna do it! Duho Choi!
Oh, my goodness.
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
Duho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes to his skill development. This might be a UFC champion before it's all said and done.